Yeah. Pranayama definition Tasmin Sati Shwasa Prashwasa Sanyoga Gati Vicheda Pranayama. Very important definition in Viva also. Please note it down. 2.49, 2.50, 2.51, 2.52. Four important definitions. Tirsakumasam Prayatna Shaitilyam, that is in asanas. How many asanas are there in Patanjali Yoga Sutra? They will ask. How many asanas? No asanas are there. Only the process of going to the asana is mentioned in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Next, they define pranayama as per Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Define pranayama as per Adyoga Pradipika. Okay. After accomplished the yogic posture, so we'll concentrate on this Shwasa Prashwasa. Suspension of the flow of the inhalation and exhalation known as pranayama. That is what Patanjali has stated. Steady and comfortable motion. He has also recommended practice of Udarvasasana, that is abdominal breathing while doing pranayama. Okay. Has not used the word Pura Kumbhak or Recha. Then that is mentioned in Atava Pradipika. No Ashtakumbhak. Ashtakumbhak is in Atava Pradipika. Only inhalation and exhalation is mentioned in Shwasa Prashwasa. Gati Vicheda, Iti Pranayama. Okay. No Vaya Kumbhak, no Antar Kumbhak. But all is everything mentioned in Atava Pradipika, Ashtakumbhak. Ashtakumbhak Pranayama. Ishvara, now here, Ishvara and Atma are the manifestation of Paramatma and Prana is the manifestation of Ishvara. Prakriti functions through Ishvara, Atma, Spirit and Prana. Okay. How many types of Prana are there in Atava Pradipika? Pancha Prana. Varun, come on.
Sir, prana, upana, prana, upana,
No, no,
swaha.
no, go from down. Go from down, which is downward.
Apan is down. Then Udayani, that will be on the apan is down.
Apana,
After apana comes samana, then prana, then udana,
Vyana,
udana, and then vyana. Whole.
Vyana is in the entire body.
and Prana. Apana, Vyana, Udana, Samana, Prana. And among the prominent is that Prana.
Yes.
System wise, Apana is excretory system, Samana is digestive system, Udana is toward the throat, Vyana is toward the circulatory system. Okay. And Prana covers the respiratory system.
Yes.
Why Prana is dominant among all the 5 pranas?
Because it controls all these.
The breath
It controls the breath.
Controls the purified oxygen which flows to the blood stream. It controls. Okay. Next, Vaya Kumbhak Abhyantara Vikshecha Chaturtaha. Fourth pranayama transcends the realms of both outward and inward modalities. Patanjali stated, observing the incoming air is the fourth pranayama. Vyasa stated, 1 minute. We have missed, I think. And the fourth is Vaya Abhyantara Stamba Vrittihi Desha Kale Paritishtaho Dirgha Sushmaha. Prana is the 3 types: outward modification, inward modification, motionless. All these 4 slokas has to be by hearted, madam, please. All these 4 slokas has to be by hearted. When they ask define pranayama as per Patanjali Yoga Sutra, very famous, interesting topic for the examiners. All these 4 slokas has to be by hearted. 2.48, 2.49, 2.50, and 2.51. Okay, please. Among all the examiners, I am the only senior examiner who has examined all the papers. So please, Paya Stamba Vritti Deshakale Sankhya Bhi Paridishta Ho Dirgha Sushma. Pranayam is a 3 types: outward modification, inward modification, motionless modification. It can be measured by means of space, time, and number so that it can be long and subtle. The modifications are known as Vrittis, that is Sthiti. Thus, these are Antar Kumbhak, Vaya Kumbhak, and Tatkala Kumbhak, instant shortage. Only Kumbhak. No, no Jalandhar one in this much. It's only Kumbhak. What is Sahaj Kumbhak? Varun?
So without any kind of effort, when the kumbhak occurs, say for example, even after we do kapal,
1 minute.
without
1 minute. Is this Sahaj Kumbhak?
if it is done effortlessly, if you are retaining the breath inside
Okay.
or if you are retaining it outside
Okay.
effortlessly.
Fine. Is this Sahaj Kumbhak?
Uh, no, because you will have to, after a
1
while,
minute.
it will,
1 minute. Just see the movement of my hand.
there is no kumbhak, na, sir, in this. We are not retaining.
Yeah.
I am
We
retaining.
are not,
Exhalation.
I am
you're
seeing
only
the position of
inhaling.
the hand. 1 minute.
So I'm not able, I think, I'm seeing Divya now.
See,
Even I can't
as
take
you move up, my inhaling, my hand
Huh.
drops,
Hmm.
then my hands come down, exhalation. Is it Sahaj Kumbhak?
According to
Kumbhak
me,
here, na? You're not retaining
sir,
the
we are,
breath.
I am retaining the breath without catching with this much. That is also part of Sahaj Kumbhak. Inhalation and show the position of hand.
So then Sahaj is with conscious effort. That is Sahit. Sahit.
Consciously I am retaining the breath. Consciously I am retaining the breath. Secondly, Bhaya Kumbhak is only for knowledge purpose, not to do practical. Not to do practical. Only for knowledge purpose, and because these Rishi Munis have written that. So okay.
So
Search.
basically it is
just
Sahit
one
and Sahit
question.
Kumbhak and Kevala Kumbhak, na? Because the words you're using are different. So we're getting confused.
Acha. Okay, Kevala Kumbhak. Sorry.
Sahit, and that is because I remember that too had come in Hatha Yoga and
Kapal Bhati, whatever that a few seconds or, where we feel that it is effortless, the kumbhak, that will be Kevali pranayam, where it is Bahya time. I mean, we are not taking efforts to inhale and exhale. It is just a very steady time. So that is Kevali, we say, na, sir?
So, Kapalbhati, don't use the word Kapalbhati in pranayama. Kapalbhati is Shuddhi Kriya. Pranayama is different. Atava Pratipaka is not different. Don't correlate.
No, I'm giving an example of Kevali pranayam. Kevali happens when, I'm just giving, after we do Kapal Bhati.
There is no Kevali pranayama. There is only Kevali Kumbhak is there. And there is no Kumbhak in Kapalbhati. There is no Kumbhak in Kapalbhati. No retention of breath. Continuous exhalation. Active exhalation, passive inhalation. Please use this word. Active exhalation,
Okay.
passive inhalation in Kapalbhati. They will ask you,
Yes, sir. No,
Kapalbhati,
sir,
write
what
it down. Parul, write it down, please.
Yes.
Kapalbhati, active exhalation, passive inhalation. 5 steps of Kapalbhati. 5 steps क्या क्या है? 5 steps, write it down. First, I'm going out of the topics of coming to the practical point of view. Any Adharasan. Dash, Ardha Padmasana, full Padmasana, or simple cross leg. Two, inhale, fix the shoulder, exhale out partially, 3, relax your abdomen. 4th, start the strokes, abdominal strokes. How much you have to do? As per your capacity. What are the benefits? Divya, what are the benefits?
So the excess carbon dioxide in our body will be able to remove it with that.
The law of respiration states inhalation and exhalation. So after every exhalation, there is passive inhalation. Write it down.
Inhalation.
After active exhalation, there is passive inhalation.
So, but that is the benefit of Kapalbhati.
No, benefit process. What happens? What
Okay.
happens? So the excess of carbon dioxide means been expelled out, and oxygen intake is less because there is no equalization. So when the body throws out excess of carbon dioxide, it requires oxygen for the next cycle. This is the process which goes on. So what goes on inside the purificative process goes on faster. The velocity of the blood goes on faster. The purificative process runs very faster. Most important benefit is sinus cavities gets cleared up. Okay. Contraindication. Any asana they will ask benefits and contraindication. Be ready. Bolo, what is the contraindication?
Yeah, anybody with high BP, hypertensive patient should avoid. Pregnant women should avoid. During menstruation, they should avoid. Anyone with back issues, lower back issues as well should avoid.
Main contraindication. Those that are having sinus cannot do it.
Yeah, I was going to say
Subsides.
cold you
That
can't
is
do.
important.
Yeah,
That is
cold, fever.
बाकी सब प्रेग्नेंट वुमन सब बाद में आएगा, but this is important. Cold, fever, running nose. Running nose should not do pranayama also. Okay. Next. Okay. This is out of the topic because I remembered about that Kumbhak and all. Okay. So definition of Maya Kumbhak, Sahaj Kumbhak, Kevali Kumbhak. Okay. Be ready with that.
So coming back to Sahaj Kumbhak, I'm still not clear between that and Kevali. What is the difference? Like Kevali also, it's effortless, na?
Kevali also is effortless, but Kevali I think is retaining in this much with the hand. That I'll refer. Just give me time.
Okay. And Sahaj ka, what will be the proper definition if when we have to give, like,
The
how will we define?
Kumbhak which happens automatically without any pressure exerted.
So
Okay,
also known as
thank you.
isolated retention, na?
Sahasta means what? By natural.
Yes,
By natural.
effortless.
Effortless. You use the one word, effortless state of Kumbhak. Write it down, madam. Please, you'll forget it. Please.
And right now, when you had showed this in Nadi Shodhan with your hand going up and down, but that time we are not retaining na, so that was my query because you were.
No. 1 minute. I retain. He retains.
Okay.
I exhale. Otherwise, normal inhalation goes on.
Okay, got
Second
it.
question, write down. In a healthy person, normal adult, the rate of breathing is 15 to 16 breaths per minute. It is a final points, and you should tell to the examiner. He will be very pleased. Second point, any person having disease, high BP, diabetes, even though he is taking medicine for diabetes and BP, if there are no other disease, this will range about 17 to 18. And as the symptoms and the cause of the disease goes up, the rate of breathing goes up. In one day, 24 hours, 21,600 breaths we do. You calculate 15 to 16 breaths per minute. Multiplied by 60, how much? देखो. How much it comes to? 15 breaths per minute, 1 minute. 15 into 60 per hour into 24. 21,600. Just see. 21,600. I'm right. Okay. Number of breaths. So in a day 21,600. Continue for 70 hours. 70 years. My age. What is the trillions and trillions of breath? Normal breath takes place.
And if they ask us with yoga,
He will not tell.
for
This is for general knowledge. General knowledge. They
okay,
can ask. They can ask.
okay. So with yoga, if they ask us, sir, what will be the normal breath? It will be like 8 to 9 per minute.
No,
Now
no,
for a
no, no,
yogi,
no, wrong. 15 to 16.
10.
15
No,
to
no, for a yogi
for a
to come
yogi,
to that.
who was staying in Himalayas and Rishi Munis and all.
Huh.
We are talking human. For them, it will be 3 to 4 breaths, or perhaps let us not talk on that. Normal person,
Okay.
continuous practice of pranayama and yoga over the period of years, the breathing rate will come down to 8 to 9. Over a
That
period
is
of
what
years.
yes, that is what I wanted to know.
You start teaching a student and say within 1 year you will get the breath down to 11%. No, wrong. मेरा भी नहीं हो गया after 20 years. Because why tell me why the breathing rate is not coming down? Why?
Because we have a lot of activities na, as householders, professionals. So constantly our mind is also occupied,
Mind is always engaged.
mind and body, and both are occupied
Whereas
constantly.
Rishi Munis are completely engaged in
Complete
divine thing,
meditation.
divine thing, invoking the Atma and sublimating the Atma with the Paramatma. That is the only vision. Attaining the stage of Samadhi as per Patanjali Yoga Sutra. They are going through the stages of Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. We are ending up only with pranayama only, not even pratyahara. So that's why we are not able to reach that stage of Samadhi. What's the point?
Yes.
What is pratyahara?
Such
Withdrawal of senses. Concentrating on the inner this month. Focusing
so,
and trying to concentrate on the 1 minute. Focusing and trying to concentrate on the inner soul. Sublimating the soul. Then comes the dharana. Dharana is the concentration stage. And dhyana is the stage with the uh, the the viewer of the object which is viewed gets merged with the consciousness. Concentrating on that particular object is dharana. Write it down. Deshabandhu chittasya kale dharana. Definition of dharana and dhyana as per Patanjali Yoga Sutra. 3.1. इंडिया धरा आड़ते हैं मैं वो दे पिक्चर मैं फ्री हो गए क्लास ना क्लास आला और ये दा इंक्लू मैडम sorry. Okay, got this point? Definition of dharana, definition of this.
sir, now coming to the definition of
One minute. Definition of dharana, definition of jnana, types of samadhi, five
types of
5 to 6 types of nirvikalpa samadhi. Only types. How many types of samadhi are there? And what is the last stage of samadhi? Is nirvija samadhi. Nirvikalpa. 1 minute, I'll tell you. It's mentioned in the Kaivalya Pada. I just read what types of samadhi. First chapter it is that. First chapter is mentioned in the chart in the first is Sampatti, then comes Samadhi. Samadhi is Sampradanya Samadhi.
Sampradanya.
Sampradanya Samadhi. Samadhi with seed. That meaning is Samadhi with seed. With seed. Then Dharma Mega Samadhi. It is mentioned in 4.29. What is Dharma Mega Samadhi? It is the stage of Samadhi in which the Dharma, the rightness starts overflowing. Dharma Mega Samadhi. 4.29.
4.29.
No, don't refer now. Don't refer now.
Okay. Okay.
And last is the best Samadhi is the Nirbija Samadhi. Seedless Samadhi. With no seed. No seed.
Nirvigya.
Nirbija. Bija means the
Nirvija.
seed. Nirbija means without seed.
So what is the seed here? Is it a vritti?
It is a vritti. The karma.
Okay.
Okay. It is just, I remember in one of the exams they had asked, when a typical examiner whose own knowledge and all, he had asked. Students were not able to answer. Okay, they will not displease you. Okay, I'll give other question. Okay. They will ask, they define dharana. Define jnana. Okay. Chalo.
Chuck, one more query here. This Tatkala Kumbhak I'm hearing for the first time. So what exactly, when does it happen and how does
Which one? Which one?
Tatkala? Yeah, you're on this slide only. On this slide, the last one, instant stoppage.
Instant stoppage. Antar Kumbhak, Baya Kumbhak. Antar Kumbhak is that you know.
Yes, inside when we retain,
Antar Kumbhak.
and Baya when we retain the breath.
After the exhalation.
Yes.
After the and Tatkala Kumbhak is instant stoppage. Means stoppage for certain time. क्लास चालू है मैं बाद में बात करूँ. Okay.
So where is it used, sir? I mean, where is Tatkal Kumbhak in which?
हाँ, या बोलो.
Yeah. So where is it used, sir? Because I have no knowledge on Tatkal Kumbhak. I mean, if they ask me in the definition.
We are talking of Kumbhak now. Tatkala Kumbhak.
हाँ. मतलब कहाँ पे, like is it after na?
It can be compared with Sahaj Kumbhak. It can be compared with Sahaj Kumbhak.
So which is Keval, है ना? Kevali.
Keval Kumbhak.
Okay.
So again, this will be effortless. Will this also be like?
Effortless.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
2.51. Baya Ambendra Vistecha Chaturtaha. Fourth pranayama transcends the limits of both outwards and inward modalities. Patanjali stated observing the incoming and outgoing breath in the fourth pranayama. Observing.
Just observing. Okay.
So we are going towards Pratyahara. Pratyahara. When you become Pratyahara, when all your sensory objects stops, then only the Dharana stage comes into force. The concentration level. Dharana on concentration on particular object.
Yes.
When you take the class, when the opposite candidate is above 40, when you take the class, when the opposite candidate above 40 and little religious, try to invoke his Ajna Chakra. Try to invoke his Ajna Chakra. When once the Ajna Chakra is invoked, try to fix the Ishta Devata here. This Divya will follow it more, and Parul also, because both of you are religious. Divya been higher, and Parul I know you. Okay, but ordinary people like young people like you, they will not like it. So you have to take to their mind in shavasana and relaxation of their choice. Then only the
Mhm.
happiness will create. If a if a student of 20 years or 25 years, if you tell her Istadevata and all, his mind will not get concentrated. You have to take on his subject, IT subject, on a particular topic, concentrate, focus. What you get the result? That is concentration, madam. You have to take up any IT subject. Parul, you can very well do IT subject of your
Yes, sir.
try to focus. First, our body relaxation, awareness of all the systems, akar, ukar, makar. That is my method of this much. Up to pelvic region, up to the abdomen below, akar, below the navel. Navel
Correct.
response is ukar,
Ukar.
and this is makar.
Makar. Yes.
So makar correlates with the Brahmani, akar and ukar relate with the asanas. This is that for moving towards relaxation. Then continuous Omkar recitation for 3 to 4 times. So the vibrations to the Omkar will go from head to toe. Thereby what happens? The focus and the concentration becomes completely. Arun, you cannot take in your house because of the children. So you have to take it outside.
Yes.
Don't invite any students in your house. Now why?
No.
Because family members will not like it. You are
Right.
going towards yoga, others are not going towards yoga. Even this also applies to you, anybody, even myself or everybody. Okay, they are bogas. Let us be very clear.
My mom practices, sir.
Huh?
My mummy practices yoga.
No, no, ठीक है, that is okay. Now I am
हाँ.
just taking a general reference. I am not touching a particular. Okay. चलो, okay. हाँ. Vyasa stated this is a subtle stage where the breathing stops automatically. Stambha vritti. When is Stambha vritti take place? सहज कुंभक और तत्काल कुंभक which we have seen. So stoppage of the breath for the movement is known as Bhaya method, but this recitation is very, very, very important.
The Stambha Vritti means stop. Stop Vritti, na?
Stop. Stambha means stop.
Stop. Yeah.
Vrittis are stopped for that particular moment. हाँ, अभी आ गया प्राण वायु नाट्य प्रतिपिका. Prana and Vayu are interlinked. When either the mind or the prana becomes balanced, the other is steadied. Whatever it says, control the prana, mind is automatically controlled. Control the prana, mind becomes automatically controlled. Go on reducing the prana, the mind becomes steadier and steadier. The mind becomes focused and focused. Raja Yoga says, control the mind, the prana becomes controlled. So, Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga, the movement from Hatha Yoga, from the asana side, leads to Nadanusandan toward the relaxation. Or ultimately leads to Raja Yoga. So, Raja Yoga में क्या होता है? Control the mind, the prana becomes automatically controlled. Whereas here, it's a very important definition. What does the Raja Yoga में how the prana and mind are interlinked? Vayu में. Write it down, madam. Vayu questions. Vayu questions prepare a separate book. Why not take the topic Vayu questions? Next. Movement of chitta is without a movement. By this, a yogi attains the steadiness and should thus retain the Vayu. Okay. Varun, on off करो.
What, sir?
Your sound.
Oh, yes.
Movement of chitta is without movement. By this steadiness, the yogi attains the steadiness and should thus retain the Vayu. 2.2 is also चले वाते चले चित्तम किधर गया? Definition नहीं लिखा है. My favorite this month. चले वाते चले चित्तम निश्चलम निश्चलम भवेत् योगी स्थानो उपनोति भवेत् ततो वायु निरोधे. This is the definition as per Attava Pradipika. 2.2. 2.2 and 2.3 are chapter number 2.2. When prana moves, the chitta moves. When prana is without movement, chitta is without movement. By this steadiness, the yogi attains steadiness and Shuddha sustain the Vayu. Vayu and air are different. Vayu is the subtler form than the air. Air is the grosser form. In yoga, actually this is wrong. This bracket में लिख रहा है, but actual physical meaning is Vayu is much subtler. At least air you can visualize, you can estimate and visualize, but Vayu you cannot. So Vayu becomes subtler. So when the Vayu becomes subtler and subtler, the mind becomes illuminated. So vrittis gets eliminated. Okay. So what eliminates? Chitta gets eliminated as per Patanjali. Chitta vritti nirodha iti yoga. Huh? Then, so Attava Pradipika says movement of the chale vate chale, prana moves, the mental moves. Chale vate chale chittam nishchalam nishchalam bhavet. Yogi sthana upnoti tato vayu nirodhe. I got other definition which I like very much. प्राणस्य वशेन सर्वं त्रिदेव यत् प्रतिष्ठितं मातेव पुत्राणनस्यस्व त्रिदेव यत् प्रतिष्ठितं. Prashna Upanishad. Just for information, I studied in MSc at Shawasa and my favorite topic. Prashna Upanishad, chapter number 2 by 13. Just refer to Google. Varun, write it down. It states, Pranasena Vashena Sarva, Trideva Yat Pradishtinam, Mateva Putrana Rakshaswa, Srisha Pradnyasya Vidayinati. This is just for information. Nobody will ask you in the examination. But you can include that. इसमें क्या लिखता है? Whatever the recited 3 words, it's all under the control of prana. Oh prana, protect us as a mother protects her sons, giving us affluence and intelligence. So here also it states that you move toward the intellectual level. Yes, मनोमय कोश, विज्ञानमय कोश and आनंदमय कोश. When an illumination of the intellect goes on shining and shining, the blissful level happens. The pure consciousness will reflect. Okay, this is that for this month. How was my recitation yesterday at Guru Purnima? I given it.
It was, yes, you shared 2 videos. It was nice. Very impressive. So you've learned Sanskrit, or it just over a period of years? It's
Yeah, it was very.
Divya will know, you will also know, I am attached to Chimya Mission. Every Sunday satsang is there.
okay.
Bhagavad Gita.
The pronunciation was very, like the way you were speaking Sanskrit. Same, whatever Parul is saying, same thing even I noticed.
Dr. Sriram Aga say, we are Sundays, every Monday we are attending the classes. Okay, 8 o'clock is the class. Huh? So the classes are very this much. Now he is taking this Yoga Vasishtha. Okay. So chale vate chale chittam nishchalam bhave. That is okay. Movement of chitta. Yavado sitodahe tao jivanam uchyate maranam tasya nishkanta nisthito vayu nirodhe. As long as the vayu remains in the body, that is called alive. Death is when it leaves the body. Therefore, retain the vayu. Vayu means air, but it does not refer only to the gross air. It indicates pranic air. See here, pranic air. In the pranic body, Pingala channelizes the prana Shakti, but prana moves throughout the whole body like the waves of the energy. Here, the prana is moving through the Sushumna Nadi. When it moves to the Sushumna Nadi, it circulates the entire body. When it moves from the Ida to Pingala and from Pingala to Sushumna Nadi, then only the prana vayu moves to the entire parts of the body. Okay. So this is that. Concept of Pancha Prana in Atta Pradipika. That we already seen. Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. Huh? Prana is the respiratory system. Apana is the responsible for the excretory system. Vyana is responsible for the this one. Samana is responsible for the part of the digestion, food or nutrition. Udana is towards the from the subtle body, from the gross body, or at the time of death, also handle the reversal function of the at the time of emergency. Udana is moving toward the upward side, toward the upward side. So in this, you can see the thyroid and parathyroid glands, the pineal and pituitary glands. Okay. Now the Samana is related to Sushumna Nadi, right? Prana is related to Ida Nadi, Apana is related to Pingala Nadi, Udana takes the awaken the Kundalini. On the concept of Shat Chakras with the Panchavayu. Chandogya Upanishad states, soul is supported by prana and prana is supported by apana. So always in pranayama, when you do all type of Ashtakumbha pranayama, we close the anus. Anus is like this. It functions when only when the stools is passed on. So this has to be closed. Why this has to be closed, Parul? Why this has to be
So that the energy doesn't move out of the body. We have to push the prana up from the apan. We have to push the prana towards upper movement.
which is that
So instead of going down,
which is that prana which move up apana vayu?
apan is down. So we have to, once we do the Mula Bandha or the Ashwini Mudra, so that time the apan will start pushing the prana up. That is the major goal.
Achha. More activeness than that apana, the udana bandha. Udana.
Yes.
And Jalandhar bandha. So this is
Yes.
the entire movement toward the clavicular region. Okay.
Yes.
Chandogya Upanishad got much deeper into that. Okay. Apana is supported by Vyana and Vyana is supported by Samana. So interdependent on the each this one. Subsidiaries of Upapranas, or what are the Upapranas? Kurma is blinking, Krikra is this hunger and thirst, Devdatta induced sleep and yawning, Naga causes hiccups and belching, Dhyana lingers toward death. Lingers are Dhananjaya. Okay. 5 Upaprana they will ask in the examination. Vayu. Panchaprana, what are the 5 subsidiary Upapranas? What do you mean by Upaprana? Next. As long as the prana is retained in the body, will not die. Life is generated with inhalation and with exhalation. There is a loss of prana. Okay. When the breath is held, the prana does not move or it becomes stabilized. I'll call it a day because we have got Sri Ramaga's class. It's very important. All of us are attending, so without fail.
Okay.
Huh?
Thank you, sir. Yes. Okay.
So we'll complete that tomorrow. We'll complete on Wednesday. Tomorrow is your friend Nilima's lecture.
Yes.
So tomorrow at 7 p.m. the class.
Yes, doctor, I think she had told me, I think 7 o'clock, no? So you all have told her.
And she'll be preparing her own PPT.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Divya.